So if you are wanting to change your track rod end yourself and get it so it doesn't scrub your tyres when you finish, just use a track right and straighten it up, or a piece of string, whatever you want. But after you've done your tracking, if you're wondering of a cheap way to check your alignment after you've changed your track rod end, I use a track right now. After changing your track rod end, fitting a new one and getting it roughly to the place that the old one was at, you need to use something that'll line it up. And this is a track right. You want your steering wheels in the right position. This is just something you drive over. For me, I'd put it this way and drive this way, because it's a right-hand drive car, so that I can just look out the driver's window. The idea is, if there's any scrubbing on the tyre at all, because it's not straight, it'll kick this one way, and if it's scrubbing the other way, it'll just kick it the other way. And that's all it is, right? So if there's no scrubbing, it's not going to move. And that's all you do. You put it under one tyre, you don't hold the steering wheel, you just drive over it, right over the track right. But obviously if it's left-hand drive, you just turn it round and do it that way. So you just align it. There's a picture on the side shows you how to align it. Just line it up so it's straight. I usually use one of these, like a line on the tyre, and line it up with that. Start off getting my tracking roughly right. So start off with my tracking, getting it as close as I can to where it was before. Once I've got it right, I can lie down and look at the tyre and look down the side of the wheel, down the side of the car, and see if it looks as straight as possible by eye, just lining it up so it's roughly right before I go putting this down. Once I've put this down, just drive over it and it just confirms that it's going to scrub or not going to scrub. It's that easy to use it. Or you could use string. A lot of people are using string, and I've actually tried that way myself, where you just run it down the side of the car. So I'll try this, see how far out it is now that I've adjusted it. But track rod end's easy to adjust. You just adjust the track rod, it's the screw part. Okay, so when you put it on the road, just make sure it's not on any stones and stuff that's going to make the whole thing slide. You just line it up. Like I say, I choose a line on the tyre. Choose a line on the tyre and follow it in a straight line down here. Line it up so it's straight. You can't have it at an angle to the car, one way or the other like that. It's got to be straight to the car. That's it. And then when you finish, just make sure the arrow's on 0. Okay, slides quite freely. It's not too difficult to move it, and that's it. And now all I'm going to do is drive over it. So here's a good way to see whether it's straight or not when it aligned with the car. I can't get it in focus because it's way over there. There you go. So you want it in line with the car, like that. When you've done that, you can drive over it. So when you're in the car, you need the steering wheel straight, and you don't hold it with your hand or anything. You just let it straight, leave it to centralize itself. So as you drive forwards, whether the wheels are towing in or towing out, it's going to centralize itself whichever way it is. And that's how you drive over the plate. The wheels will centralize themselves, and you carry on rolling the car forwards. Drive right over the plate. And once you've driven over the plate, you just look at the needle on the counter on the side of the track right. And that's how easy it is to check the tracking. Okay, now I'll drive over it. You see that it's in the OK zone. You can give it a few goes if you want. Okay, this is the track rod end, and that's the inner track rod, or you could call it the inner tie rod and tie rod end. And you adjust that as if it's a bolt going into a nut. When you've finished adjusting it all up, you tighten up the lock nut. You're just screwing it one way or the other to make that longer or shorter, and that's going to straighten up your wheel, which is attached to the end of it. But that's good enough. That's good enough to check your car that way. Like I say, because you're rolling the car backward and forward, it means the car is going to be centralized. I could do it again a couple of times, but That's going to be good enough. Now I'm going to go to that lock nut that I was showing you and tighten it up before I take it on the road. I hope this was helpful for you to decide whether you're going to use TrackRite for your tracking or use a ball of string or whatever you want to do. Thanks for watching.